My name is Kayla. I'm a student at the University of Houston, and I'm currently majoring in hotel and restaurant management. I grew up in church. I've always gone with my mom, and coming to college, I realized that I wanted to decide whether I wanted to believe in the faith that my mom had. I couldn't live off of her faith. So I've always known about God. I've always known about Christ, but I think it's up until just recently that I decided that I wanted to place my faith in Him. And it's been a challenge, but it's been really worth it following Christ and deciding to walk with Him day by day. It was in high school when I realized I tried to take on everything on my own and not use the God that was there for me and that created those situations for me so that He could pull me through them. But I tried to handle everything on my own. And I literally just broke down one day in the car, and my mom was like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I feel stressed and overwhelmed." And I realized that I couldn't do anything about any situation that I was dealing with, and that if I just let God have it, just let it go, it'll be so much easier because He obviously has the ability to handle it and I don't. And I think that was one of the big times in my life when I realized God's in control. Over the past months, I've realized how important it is for me to have a relationship with God that's not just, I view Him as more than my Savior and Lord, but I also view Him as my Father. I think what sparked it was seeing other people's relationship with Christ and seeing how happy they were, and although they still went through things, they just seemed so much freer as people than I was. And it kind of just inspired me to pursue what they had. Like, if I knew this Jesus and they know the same Jesus, why was our relationship so different with Him? And it's something that I wanted to have with Him as well. I followed Tammy on Instagram because I knew he was really into photography, and it was a hobby, something that I love as well. And I saw him post something about one of the events or something they were having at the gathering, and I commented and I asked him more information about it, and he basically said it was church without ever using the word church. And he invited me, and I went to visit, and immediately I knew I loved it. I felt something different about the people there. They were more genuine than anything else I'd ever experienced at church. And although I went back and forth to the other church that I was going to, after a while I realized that it's at RH that I could feel the most growth. For the most part, it's helped my growth because I realized that they're family. They're not just church members, they're people that I'm doing life with. Like, every day I can call most of the people I know at RH for anything that I need, any questions, any opinions, anything. If I just want to cry, I can call so many people, and I've never experienced that before. Before, when I went to church, it was Sunday and Wednesday, church and Bible study, but now it doesn't feel like that. After the gathering, we commune and we eat with each other, and if I want to hang out with people on Monday, I can do that. On Tuesday, I can do that. It's just so much different now than anything else I've ever experienced. And Renegade isn't just a Bible study, it's a conversation. It's us doing life together and growing together. Renegade is one of the missional communities that's branched from Resurrection Houston. And it's basically family time where we meet once a week to gather with the people in our community, those people that are closest to us as far as location goes. So it's mainly the students at the University of Houston. And we spend time together, we laugh, we eat, we play games, and we really just dive into the Word. And it's more discussion based. We don't judge each other. It's genuine conversation. Questions that we want to ask, we can ask, and it's time to spend with each other. I think it makes it easier to talk to him because if I view him as my dad, I know that I don't have to worry about anything that I've done that was wrong. Although he may discipline me, he does it out of love, and he does it because he wants to see me grow. And when I view our relationship like that, it's much easier to go to him and to run to him with every single problem and every single celebration that I have. Just to know that I have someone to go to that's as perfect as God, and I can call him my dad. It's out of love that you should share Jesus with other people. Just like any other great thing in your life, when you want to share it, it shouldn't be because you feel obligated to do so. It should be because you love to share Jesus with people and you want them to experience what you've experienced. For those people who are skeptical, since I've decided to follow Christ and genuinely chase him, it hasn't been like that. It's been a relationship. I wake up in the morning and I want to talk to God. I feel I need to talk to God. I have this hunger that I didn't have before when I felt obligated. And I know that I can share anything with him, and he already knows anyway, but I know that I can talk to him about literally anything in my life and be honest about it, not feel like this is God, so I need to present my best work or anything, but that he loves me for who I am and he wants me to chase him being the person that I genuinely am.
I know they see you when they want you. I know they see you when they want to make you who they want you to be. I know that life is trying to get you. I know that life